We're gonna be able to sell so much loot when we get to Auntie Claire. I mean, seriously, I'm just gonna step back. What's up, Frost Rose? Welcome back to the Daggerfall playthrough. It is currently part 13. As you can see from the last episode, we went on a bit of a looting spree. Oh, we're gonna have so much moolah after this. Can't wait to see that look on Moloch's face. Alright, anyways. Also, ignore the corpses. These are Daryl Stein's monsters, because if you haven't seen the last few episodes, then what are you doing here? But most importantly, we've kind of infiltrated a bit of a crazy location. If I remember correctly, I can actually look at the info. The Tower of Morehouse. This is the dungeon we've been kind of reviewing ever since we found the map to it in Random Crypt. And I've been nicknaming this place Daryl Stein's Madhouse, or Daryl Stein's Lab, because, well, there's a lot to it. And when I say a lot, I mean there's a lot to it. And most importantly, I'm using the term Daryl Stein because, well, let's just say there is an awful lot of Frankensteinish experiments, and the whole Daryl bit, I just kind of made it up on the spot. Anyways, in the last episode, we did find this waterway down here, and if I remember correctly, we were going to leave that until this episode, so I guess, without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. I've actually been getting some good content out of this dungeon, because, of course, there's a lot here, and that's right, we did go down here, I think, and there was actually a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's actually slaughterfish all the way down and around the corner down there. Yeah, that's what I inferred from the last episode. And currently, swimming is an absolute hassle. Probably because we're wearing like 101 pounds worth of gear. But you know, that's beside the point. The point is, we're going down here and we're getting some good loot. Of course, air is quite a slim thing to have. Quite a useful thing to have, but we're out here in the open water. I can hear slaughterfish everywhere. There's probably only slaughterfish here. Of course, they bite and hit like a truck, but they don't have much health. That is one thing I noticed about this that makes me actually feel good about exploring places like this, is slaughterfish don't have as much health as I initially thought. Oh goody, there's one of Daryl Stein's monsters here, a flesh golem. Oh. Come on. Flesh Atronach just died. Or, of course, as I'm nicknaming them, Daryl Stein's monster. And, of course, the waterway here is just extremely expansive. There's a lot to it. And it's not good when we're starting to run out of air, so it's going to recast Lungs Bergonian kind. So that way we can just explore a bit longer. Oh man, you know, there's all these statues buried down here and everything, and if I remember correctly, one of the theories I made, because there was like one of these flooded areas where there was like crates and stuff, one of my theories was Daryl Stein did that on purpose, so that way he could, like, flooded this place on purpose, so only people with water breathing, like me, or a wizard like Daryl Stein, could, go down in those areas and grab all the parts, and he could hide his experiments. And oh, got a dray. And of course, we're out in the middle of the open, so that's lovely. But of course, we can still get stuff done, even then. And of course, doing this is also exploring all the areas. As you can see, there's a huge chunk that we haven't discovered, but that's kind of because there's just a pillar there blocking that area off. Now if we go to this other square section up here, it should discover the last bit. And basically what I'm trying to do is explore every last square inch of the dungeon so I can get a full-blown map. So that way we can get a full-blown review. And so far I'm actually liking this dungeon. You know, like, it's a random dungeon. It's probably not the kind of dungeon most people would review, especially since it's a randomly generated dungeon that was, well, it's a dungeon that should be the same for everyone because of how the system works, but, you know, it's one of, like, hundreds of thousands of dungeons that are similar, if not nearly exactly the same, if that makes sense. Like, these dungeons aren't exactly unique. And look at that pink stuff, and, oh, there we go. Yeah, we're starting to run out of air, but that's fine because we're up here. Wherever up here actually is. Looks like we got a lever. We got platforms. The lever probably moved one platform somewhere. We can check and see. It doesn't look like it changed much of anything. I am honestly confused. I'm gonna hit the lever again, see if that changes. Oh! It moved that platform there from one area to another. What use does that give? I don't know, maybe we can check it out later. In the meantime, we found our way up into a new section, so we're going to drop a save because we just explored the waterways and... Oh, the lock has nothing to fear from me? Huh, well, thank goodness I have a battering ram with me. Do it! Alright, smash this door down. Ah! Silenced. One of Daryl Stein's apprentices, I knew it! Should have known. Seems he's not very good at magicking, though. I think he used all of his mana on silencing me, and then that was it. And that's an Elven Curse. I'm going to move you, equip you. Yeah, and I can't carry any more stuff. And that's an Elven Broadsword right there. I probably need to drop some stuff off. I mean, just look at us. We're actually getting geared out in here. We're actually getting extremely geared out in this dungeon. And oh, that was a waste of mana. Oh, I'm silenced. You know, I hate when it's when you're silenced and you forget. And I'm just going to wait until the silence goes away, and then we're going to try and make our way out of this area. And you know, I hate when the silence prevents you from using the right stuff. Okay, enemies nearby. Enemies nearby. Okay, well, there's enemies nearby, so I can't exactly rest here. However, where exactly is here? It looks like maybe we can... no. We're gonna have to try and find a good spot to rest, try to recoup, find out where exactly we are in relation to where we need to go. Because of course we need to make our way back to the start of the dungeon so we can get a good spot. And it looks like this area here was just a useless dead end. Okay. I mean, I like rooms like this because you can tick them off pretty quickly. You know, it's not exactly the kind of room you have to explore for long, because you know exactly what you're looking at. Of course, I get silenced yet again. and I'm probably not going to be able to carry much of anything, except for the gold. Though gold does have weight, and we're looking pretty slim on our weight. We still have an enemy. Okay, so there's an enemy nearby. Oh, silenced, I forgot. I hate that being silenced can let you waste mana. That is such a stupid feature. I wish you couldn't just waste mana while silenced, you know? Alright. Try to find a good spot to heal. We're being chased down by mages galore. Yeah, I like how the female mages wear less clothes. That is just such an old school, like, that just shouts old school game, you know? That just shouts 90s right there. When all the men wear it, when all the male like, I can't speak. When all the men, warriors, and mages have like the most covering robes of them all, and all the women have like a bikini, despite being the same exact class with the same exact protection and everything. It's wild. And we've leveled up. That's a good sight. Okay, well, we're absolutely full on intelligence. Can't really do that much anymore. However, can start boosting. Ooh, we can get our agility up there. Though we probably want to get more health. Though if we increase our strength, that only... Ooh. That does increase our encumbrance a good bit, as well as our fatigue a little. So, yeah, we can do that. Because, of course, we're still getting plenty of health because we have a D12 as our hit die, which is absolutely great. And, of course, that does mean we get a lot of health, similar to that of a barbarian, while also being able to carry a lot, since we have high strength. And there was this corpse here. We can now take the sword. Well, we're definitely going to have to come back to drop stuff off. However, should we do more exploring? Because it looks like going up here is not going to move us back to where we were. So I think it's time we actually work our way back to where we initially were. So I think it's actually time to climb this ladder here, because we could actually see if maybe this platform up here actually did... Oh! Well, look at you. You're probably the Daryl Stein's apprentice that was causing problems. You just went in the water, didn't you? I freaking hate the... I freaking hate the physics in this game. They make zero sense. Okay, so... You lead here with the Daryl Stein's monster. Yeah, groan all you want because I called you a monster. It's what you are, really. Okay, so we have a well. Well, then. That's... well. Got another Daryl Stein's monster in this tower. So of course, we have two towers. Of course, you're going to slap me. Typical of a Daryl Stein's monster, if I do say so myself. And we can look at our skills right quick. So, yeah, as you can see, we got a 34 axe skill. We're getting close to that 40 axe skill, which is what I think we need in order to actually join the Knights of the Flame. Oh yeah, and because we're level 5, we should actually start to see, you know, we should start to actually see some good progress at getting new letters for new quests soon. But of course we're based up in Auntie Claire, so, you know, there's that. Now, that platform is about as useful as, I don't know, is about as useful as bat milk. Like, now this stairway actually goes up farther. I wonder what the highest floor looks like in this area. Because nothing to fear from me. Okay, so it looks like there might actually be a unique room up here. So there's another Darylstein monster here. And this is a unique room with crates, a Darylstein monster that was protecting it. I'm telling you, these crates have body parts in them. I'm telling you. All these crates we've been seeing, they're being used for flesh atronachs. I'm telling you. Those are body parts. Has to be. And, you know, I think it's funny that I was telling myself I need to go back to see it since I'm over here exploring still. Okay. I guess this is like Darylstein's advisor? Like, who else could this be? Because we're finding more and more stuff as we go on, and I'm sorry, what? Okay, so an iron ray pauldron, we currently have a steel. Okay, well, what we have on currently is weaker, so... Or what we have on currently is stronger, so there's no point in... Oh, another one. So a couple of apprentices up here working and doing experiments for Darylstein. And his name. Yeah, unicorn horn. That is like a very rare ingredient. And yeah, I'm telling you. See? Coffins. Coffin, and a sarcophagus. With fleshy bits too. And was this hole always here? A trapdoor. That's the first time I've ever seen a trapdoor in this game. Is there a way to close it again? No, okay. Well, I nearly fell down a trapdoor. Huh. That's actually cool. And a cage where they would put their experiments. I'm telling you, it's all coming together. I'm telling you, this place is actually built a certain way. You know, it's not just coincidental. I'm telling you, this place was... What if this place was actually one of the very few handmade places? You know, like, it's rare that it would be, because, you know, like, I'm convinced, like, this place just has a lot to it that makes too much sense, you know? Like, I'm starting to become convinced that this place is intentional. That the way it's designed is intentional. And yeah, that platform over there is useless. But anyways, we should be able to... Oh yeah, and I noticed there's actually boats out here, or... Yeah, I guess those are like little wooden platforms in the water that would let you stand on them. Now, I do know that the exit is somewhere up in this region. Where exactly, I kind of forgot, but I know it's an upwards area. Maybe up here? Yeah, I can see it. It's way down here. Okay, so I know I need to go upstairs, and that was... Oh boy, okay, well, bear with me as I go through the maze I haven't been through in over a week. But of course we have to get through this area, and of course it's a samey area with new enemies. That's not good. So I guess some of the enemies are starting to explore from the other sections. That's probably what's happening here. We're starting to explore into the other regions, creating havoc and problems. Although we do have to loop around this section, it looks like. And, oh yeah, that's actually right there. Huh, I forgot about that area. So yeah, we have to... Oh boy. You know, this music kind of fits with the chaotic nature of this place. Okay, so there's a downward section. So we have to go into a downward section. Okay, so to get there, we have to do something. Okay, so we have to spin around, go up, right? Spin around, go up, go there, loop down. Alright, so we're going to have to start by going this way. That's where I was facing, so go this way, loop up, loop around, go down, loop around again, and am I lost? No, I'm on the right track. Okay, bear with me, I might actually make my way to the exit. Was it here? No, this was a dead end, right? Alright. So, just making our way through the Darrelstein corpses. All Darrelstein's monsters and monstrosities. Oh yeah, and I suppose since it's been a while, I could show y'all Darrelstein's lab while I'm here. So I'm going to go into my wagon real quick. I'm going to just drop everything off. Just absolutely everything except my ebony dagger, because I might need it as a backup weapon. I'm going to drop off the book, the suspenders, the potion, all of the ingredients. That's 162.25 pounds in my wagon. And I'm currently carrying 52 out of 100. Wow. So I can still carry a lot. Well, anyways. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, looks like we had an imp. Let's just fully heal right quick. And of course, this is where we found Darrelstein. The body has no more treasure. And he came from down this area. As you can see, there's a bunch of Darrelstein monsters. And yeah, that's because all of these guys were leaking out of this one singular room up here, which just so happens to be the same direction where Darrelstein was. I mean, there's a brazier. There was like a good 3 monsters in this place. And yeah, I could only imagine this place was like smack full of monstrosities that Darrelstein was sewing together. And so close to the exit, I was wondering if that was like a holding cell and if he was ready to go on launch an attack on Auntie Claire. Nah, no, totally not. I totally didn't just save the entire city of Auntie Claire or anything. No, couldn't have. Anyways, we're just going to continue on our merry way now that we've explored that whole area, that whole fiasco. Because of course there's plenty of avenues we haven't taken yet, and so far we're getting a lot of avenues explored. I'm going to drop a 3 save because I may actually take a different route this time, because you see, we went out through this way and we turned right. However, there's more to go, including going up the stairs. We haven't gone straight yet, so we're going to move straight and see where it takes us. And are you kidding me? Wow. I thought it was going to be a great discovery. It was a dead end. Yeah, I'm actually liking this dungeon. I love the dead ends. It's actually great. It actually has like world building, you know? Like, it's unintentional world building, because all of this is procedurally generated. Of course, when Daggerfall was being made, it was generated. And then they kind of just had the one seed for every single game of Daggerfall. So, every single game of Daggerfall all looks the same, but You know what I mean? It's all randomly generated. So all of this stuff is computer made. And oh man, this place is actually very nice. I think, I'm gonna say it now, this is one of the only good procedurally generated areas, in my opinion. This is actually a good procedurally generated area. I'd actually, really? More water? Okay, well, let's go ahead and save up. We may as well take a dip, because we gotta see what's down here now. Probably more slaughterfish and dray. And, what the? Oh, we're light enough. We can actually swim, and we can swim pretty fast. I didn't realize we could swim. Holy crap. Okay, well, we found another section, actually. You see, this is why you gotta explore sometimes. And, oh, another Darylstein monster. He was hiding in a closet. Oh, he came out. Congratulations. So, I'm proud of you, but, seriously, I have to kill you. Nothing personal, I'm just here to slaughter all the Darylstein monsters, so... Now we're in the closet. Hey! Oh well. Well, that was an encounter. Okay, let's see here. So another waterway. Okay, let's swim down. You know, I kind of hate that swim. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've been here. This is actually where we were before. I know this exact area. And I'm going to leave it there. Because I know we're in this area. There's a lot in this area we have not explored yet. And by a lot, I mean a lot. We haven't even gone this way yet. We haven't even looped around the entire place yet. We haven't even opened all the doors in this area yet. We haven't killed this mage yet. Well, now we have, but, you know. We're gonna be able to sell so much loot when we get to Auntie Claire. I mean, seriously, I'm just gonna step back. I don't want to be here. That mage down there did not like seeing me, I guess. Oh, it was an imp. Well, was an imp. I, kind of fixed that. Alright, well, looking around, we have a secret door. Is it a secret door? There's a secret door here. Uh-oh. We got Darylstein monsters all over the place. Oh god. You know, I'm glad I decided to give my character a lot of extra health, because this would probably be much more dangerous if I had, like, appropriate health. If I had, like, actual warlock health for this, because this is actually dangerous. Yeah, these guys are pretty deadly. And, oh! What? I'm sorry, what? Well, that's something. That's probably a portal. And if it is, I'll check it out in a sec. If it is. Oh! Another one of these rooms! I'm telling you, it's all connected. I am telling you. We're finding all of Darylstein's body parts. his sick, twisted little secret. I'm telling you, he's been grave robbing. There's a reason we found that map in a grave. Yes, he's been grave robbing like us. Only he's been doing it more professionally for, flesh golems. Or I guess flesh atronachs, as they're called, and are more well known as. And, okay, get this annoying imp out of here, because that snarling is getting on my nerves, and I'm sorry, what? There we go. Alright, take all the ingredients. Alright. I'm gonna drop a free save, and we're going to just walk into this area. Yes, it was a portal, and there's a flesh atronach here. Alright, we're gonna have to see exactly where we just teleported, because we may be on the other side of the dungeon entirely. And, oh no, we're like a few rooms over. Okay, so, wait a minute. The portal is right here. We, teleported on a trap door, looks like. There's probably a lever that opens that, honestly. Got more gold, some blood, some ichor. Not sure what kind of ichor, but, it's ichor nonetheless. Oh, battering ram time. They think they can just hold all their valuables behind locked doors. Nothing's safe from Morgan. Oh shoot, that was another portal. You can click the portals. Okay, so we just teleported somewhere else. I have no idea where we are. We're far away. This is not good. Okay, so, these portals are taking us to various places. It's actually a good way to discover more of the dungeon, though. You see, it's taken us around the place. Because we've never been to this place yet. There's so many open doors. What does it mean? There's more corpses. Of course, there's a Daggerfall monster that's walking around opening doors. That's great. It's great knowing that our exploration is being meddled with by random dudes with flesh that isn't even theirs. Just mangled together. Just all jumbled up into one jambalaya of flesh and bone and battering ram time. Our axe is going to need some repairs at some point. Either that or we're going to need a new axe. And oh, got another monster. I wonder if these guys don't like being called Daggerfall monsters. I wonder if they don't see themselves as monsters. I mean, Frankenstein's monster didn't see himself as a monster. He was a pretty chill dude, actually. That was until he saw fire, and then he was like, oh no, I'm not chilling. Oh no. That one was actually intelligent, wasn't he? Why would he have a desk if he wasn't intelligent or anything of the sorts? And we found a church-like room with a desk in it and a single Daggerfall. Okay, that guy was actually that guy was an actual intelligent monster. So yeah, forget what I said. No, that totally wasn't like Frankenstein's monster's whole ordeal. And what the heck? Okay, where are we? We're in a locked-in closet with a single lever. And now, we're in this room. Oh man, these portals. These portals are driving me mad. So there is a lot to this dungeon. And I'm starting to just go into a maddening spree of just opening portals and seeing what's around. And, okay, so this place is... Ooh. This place has a locked door. Time to batarang. And, oh, gotta see that in. And we have 2 portals. And a cage. Okay, so there's a lot to this area. I want to try and explore everything, but, you know, it's just so much there. Oh, it's not a cage, it's a bunk bed. Okay, well, the portal... Oh, God. I think we found the real Daryl Stein. This has to be him. Because why else would there be a throne in here? This has to be his actual room. Like, this has to be his... Only if we did find the real him in the first episode, and... Or not the first episode, but the first episode when we're starting to explore. Looks like this room is a bit more closed off. I mean... Oh... There's just one door. And there's no portal. Okay, well... I think we found the end of the... We're finding no end to the portals. The portal madness. And oh, that portal actually has a room behind it. But of course, the way these portals work, they teleport you anywhere. So there's actually rooms that you can never go into because of those portals. And oh, I think we found a loop background into an area we've actually been in before. Oh yeah, now that we're discovering more parts of the map, it is starting to lag. So yeah, that's fun. We've got lag. Yay! Let's go ahead and check out this portal. Oh, another Daryl Stein monster. Okay, we're gonna have to finish up with looking at portals because we've been searching these portals for so long, and all we've been doing is just running in circles. Because I mean, where are we even now? Like, we're in a random enclosed room with a single Daryl Stein monster and nothing but thoughts. Good place to rest because, of course, we're teleporting around, so they're not going to see where we are. They're not going to see where we're going, what we're doing. No, they're going to just assume that we kind of just left, if anything. So, anyways, I do think that's actually a good place to leave things off for the moment because we are starting to run our runtime up a good bit. So, anyways, I think we're going to have to see y'all next week. So that's going to be all for this episode, episode 13 of the Daggerfall playthrough. Anyways, this has been your bro Frost Brew, and I think I'll catch you on the next one. Later!